Hello friends, welcome to Jaltech Learning. Now in this video I am going to teach you about Linux networking commands which will help you to evaluate networking server requests and their IP address and all those stuff. Let's begin our course over here. And we are going to start with our ifconfig. What is ifconfig and how can you use it? Let's go with live demo. If I provide here ifconfig, you can see here I get an interfaces. As you can see, this is the Ethernet interface, and this is all a wireless our net interface. Here we have two things. As you can see here we have RX and TX. What is the meaning of RX and TX? RX stands for receiver and TX stands for transfer. As you can see, we transmitted 0 packages and we didn't get any packages in a receiver. That means I didn't have any Ethernet connection right now in my computer or laptop. But here you can see it's passing a 2046 packages in byte, and it's receiving whole packages back. And this is the IP address where it is receiving, and this is the net masking. And if you don't know anything about what is inet and net masking, then please wait until my next video, which is I am preparing on what is the IP address, how net marking is gonna work and all those stuff. So this is the IP address, which is known as a local address, which always working in our laptop or PC when we start it, so that it's transferring the bytes and it's receiving the bytes. So the official local host is working right now. As you can see, I do not have any wireless connection right now, but I have started. As you can see, my hotspot is started so that I can connect to the internet. That's why it's getting some packages, transferring some packages and receiving some packages because of wireless hotspot network which I connected through my mobile to my laptop. That's why I getting this transmitting and receiver. So by using this ifconfig, you can configure which kind of statement or which kind of network are connected with your laptop or your PC. So this is the helpfulness of ifconfig. Let's go ahead and let me clear this right. Now after ifconfig we have uptime. What is uptime? Let me press uptime. Now as you can see, this is saying that uptime means when I started my PC. Let me see right now what is time. What is time? To see the time, I have to just write a date command, which is gonna tell me right now. As you can see, I started this command at 12:7:38. As you can see right now it is 12:7:52, and after that, as you can see, there is a 43 minutes till I started my this PC, and only one user are there, and there is a load average. Friends, what is a load average? Over here, as you can see here, there is a 3 values provided. First 0.5, which is related to 1 minute. This is related to 5 minutes, and this is related to 15 minutes for your PC. So just remember that first is for 1 minute, 5 minutes and 15 minutes, which is telling that this 0.3 is telling that the one connection is established for 100 requests. That means it have to wait 100 times if you want to transfer one request. That's the use of uptime, which is tell us how much time is till we as far log into our system and how much logger you have in your system. If you are using this Linux system, you must have more than one user at a time. So this is all about uptime, and let me just clear it out again so that we can move ahead on our next command, which is very useful and which is known as a ping. What is ping? Friends, if you want to know that your device is connected securely or mainly with your IP address, then you have to ping it first. Or if you want to know your internet working properly, then you have to ping your system. Suppose right now I am pinging a Google, and as you can see, this is ICMP protocol, which is a ping. Friends, ping is a ICMP network protocol, and as you can see, it's transferring a byte and it's receiving this TTL receive. And if you don't know about TTL, then wait until to my next video. And this is the time which is taken by the system google.com to give a response. So the usefulness of ping is it's provide the connection between this google.com and my PC and tell me that my system and internet is working fine. So by using this ping command, you can know the server IP address and you just have to ping it so that you can connect to that network temporarily, and you can say that this network is working properly. As you can see, at last it's give that the 36 packages are transmitted and all are received, then 0% packages are lost in this much time. So this is all about ping command. Let me just clear it out again. After this, we have a traceroute command. Friends, what is the usefulness of this traceroute command? Friends, if you are using this command first time, then there might be chances that it is not available on your system. So just write this thing, sudo apt, and after that install traceroute and press enter. Let me just provide my password. So it's gonna download it. As you can see, I previously downloaded traceroute command. That's why there is, you can see here is 000. No upgrade is found because I installed it properly. Now what is the usefulness of this traceroute? Suppose friend, you are doing a request to the google.com, and if you want to know that from which state or from which PC or server my request is going on, then I just have to write trace route and google.com, and I just press enter. As you can see, my gateway, this is my PC's IP address, and as you can see, it's passing through this all the hell which is provided over here, and after that it's reaching somewhere, and which is this 216.58.196.78. my PC requested for google.com, and it's reaching over here. Now let me provide the perfect path, www.google.com, and as I press enter, as you can see, it's transferring my protocol gateway to my system to here. This is the importance of this traceroute, and it's, as you can see, it's reaching on a 14, which is 172.277.16. If you want to know that this is working fine or not, you just have to do one thing, write nslookup, which is useful to find the IP address of this www.google.com, and let me just write www.google.com and press enter. Now as you can see, this is the IP address of our www.google.com, and which is same as you can see, this is the same network 172.170.166. These both addresses are of same network, but this last digit 164 and 36 is telling that this is are on a different route. So you do not have to worry about that part right now. You just have to use this traceroute command whenever you want to trace your IP address, and you have to just use this lookup command when you want to get the IP address with the DNS. So if you want to resolve your DNS, you just have to use nslookup to get a IP address of that DNS, which is inbuilt by your DNS server, which is provided in your browsers, which is known as domain name servers. So this is all about nslookup. Let's move ahead. This is the traceroute, and we just see nslookup and how to use it. Friends, now netstate, which is very useful. As you can see, as I am writing netstate, and to get a less output, I am just writing more. As you can see, as I have written more, it's not providing all the input, I is just providing me more, and as I press enter, I get a more details. Now in here you can see in a netstate, I can see which system I am using, reflex, after that I can see a flag, stats, and inodes and path. Friends, this netstate is useful to get information about connected ports and servers. To get a more information, you just have to write netstate space -a, and this is gonna give you all the information. As you can see, this is more than previous data, and as I am scrolling it up, now I am gonna see something over here which I wanna show you. This part is not available earlier, but now it's available because I used -a, which is a local addresses of my system. As you can see, this is the local address of domain, this is the local host of IPP, but as you can see, this is transmitted in a DNS, but I don't want DNS. What if I wanna use this as an IP address? So this is the next thing. As you can see, we have some flags, -a, which is already we seen. Now we have a -n. What is use of -n? By using this -n, we can get an IP address of .dns. Let's use that part again. Netstate space -a for all and n to get an IP address, and I just want more to there. Now as you can see in previous, this thing over here provided localhost domain and localhost IP addresses, but now here this is provided in form of IP address. But so when you want the local addresses in form of IP address, you have to use this -n flag. After that, we also have one more flag which I show you in our PPT over here, as you can see, which is a -r to get a root table. So sorry, it's a netstate, and as I press enter, as you can see, this is the kernel IP root table which is of my system. This is my kernel's routing table which is gonna use whenever I ping any system. This is my gateway and this is my network masking. So this is the use of netstate. You can evaluate which system is using which port. As you can see, this is the inode port and this is the path where it is using. So this is all about netstate. Let's clear it out again and move our next command. Let's go with our next command, which is a whois command, friends. Friends, this is also not an inbuilt command. You have to download it. So you have to write same thing, sudo apt install, and you just have to write whois and press enter. As you can see, I have already downloaded it. There is no download remaining. So what is the usefulness of this whois command? What if you want to know about the google.com? What is google.com, which server they are using, and if you want to know that kind of stuff, you have just to write whois google.com and press enter. It's gonna give you all the information about this google.com. As you can see here, this is the google.com, which is the domain name. Its register IDs, its servers, its URLs, and all kind of date registers. And as you can see, the name of servers are also available, which is usable by this Google, and its database addresses, this database kind of stuff. And after that, you can get a US server. As you can see, this is a particular of US servers of Google. So by using this whois command, you can get all information about this site google.com. This is the usefulness of this whois command, which is help you to get all the information about your URL or IP address. You can also provide IP address over here instead of this google.com, but do not provide www.google.com, but because that's a HTTP request and which do not have any information to show. As I'm writing this, as you can see, www.google.com, it's telling me that the registered database only contain .com, .net and .edu. You can't use this www.google.com in a whois command. So this is all about whois command. After that, we have one command which is known as w, and we have something which is to get information of logged in user. This is the very useful command when you want to say how much users are currently entered in your system. Then just press W and press enter. This is also giving, as you can see, this is the line which is provided by our uptime. Let me run it again. As you can see, both are same. I am entered go 15 minutes so far. I am only user of using this system, and this is the load average which I telling you previously. Now there is only one user, as you can see here, which is started as a logger, and this is my session ID when I entered into my system. So using this W, you can know how much users are there in your system. This is all about W. Let's go ahead, and right now we have a host name. Friends, as you logged in, you know in which system you are logging, but sometime you want to know in which system you are. As you can see, right now I am in a system Namesh. So as I write host name, I am gonna know in which system I am, which host I am using right now. So this is only usefulness of host name. You also can provide -i. Friends, as you provide this -i, it's gonna represent your IPv, which is IPv6, which is known as Internet Protocol version 6. This is gonna represent like this. As I press enter, you can see this is the IPv, which is of size 128-bit in your system. So this is all about the host name. Let's move ahead. After this host name, we have some important thing which is known as a tcpdump, and this is the last command of our system. And what is usefulness of this command? This command is gonna print the header part of the network packets which are reached to your server. Suppose you are downloading something and you wanna trace that download, that there is no malware script entered inside that packages. So you have to use this tcpdump. As you can see, this is a tcpdump, and as I press enter, you don't have permission to capture on that device. That means to use a tcpdump command, you must have been a root. To go a root, I am gonna use sudo command so that I can go on a root. As you can see, now I am a root. You just have to wait some time. It's gonna load all the packages which is provided by my wireless protocol, which I am using as a hotspot. So my hotspot name, as you can see, my IP address of my hotspot name is changing again and again to get a request, and this is the reply. That means this tcpdump command is telling that I am using my hotspot with this this IP address, and I am getting this IP address data. So you can transfer your data from your mobile to your laptop by using this Wi-Fi. This is all about this tcpdump, and let me just close it and clear it. Friends, this is the end of our tutorial. Thank you for watching this video. If you do like my video, then do like to my video, and if you want more videos on Linux or operating system, then do subscription to my channel. Thank you friends, thank you for watching this video.